Hi, I'm Alex, Associate Editor here at Bookstr, and I am here with the lovely author of Please Don't Grab My Pussy, a rhyming presidential guide. Would you like to tell us a little bit about this?
Sure. I'm Julia Young, author of Please Don't Grab My Pussy, a rhyming presidential guide. It's basically a children's book for adults, not safe for children, even though it looks like it. It's beautifully illustrated, and in this book, there's a rhyme on every page that lets you know what you can grab besides a woman's genitalia, because our president doesn't really get it. So, yeah, I wrote this book because I was really frustrated and anxious and depressed with what was happening. So I was like, all right, I'm a comedian. The only thing to do is write about it, to make a joke, because you can only cry so many hours a day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like we're all pretty cried out after the election.
You get dehydrated.
Yeah.
A lot of Gatorade to replenish electrolytes, so it's exhausting.
Yeah, just punching holes in so many walls.
Yes. You
need to laugh a little.
Yeah, screaming in pillows.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wrote this book, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's hilarious. It's absolutely wonderful.
Thank you. I'm happy to read some of it if you would like.
That would be great.
Later now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's written basically to President Trump, and lets you know anything that you want to grab. So there's different slang words for vagina on every page. So there's this one. You can grab your brand new putter. Wow, you got 5 under par? You know everyone lets you win, right? But please don't grab my wet bar. So that's, a little illustration of him playing putt-putt.
Which we know he loves.
He loves his little golf situation. Let's see, I'll read another one. Oh, this one's fun. Okay. You can grab my Sex and the City DVDs. Do you think Miranda is still with Steve? I once saw Cynthia Nixon at a charity ball, but please don't grab my wizard sleeve. So that's a fun slang word that my mom didn't know about that she does now.
Yeah, how was it, your collection of slang words for vagina? How did you come up with that?
That's a fun Google Doc. Yeah, my friend and I basically sat on my couch and put an incognito browser on and just kind of Googled slang for vagina, but then we also made up words like, what do we have in here that's made up? Carly Simon cassette. For those of you that don't know, a cassette is something that came before CDs, and if you don't know what CDs are, then we can't have a conversation. But
you're too young to be watching this.
Yes,
Facebook
exactly.
Live.
Yeah, go to school. So yeah, we just made up slang words, and I mean, this is just words and things that made me laugh, so that's why I wrote it. But also, I really do mean it, that you don't touch women, don't grab women.
Yeah, I feel like we shouldn't have to say that, and it's kind of sad that we have to say that today, but
yeah, don't grab women.
Us, yeah.
And I really do feel like I don't know if he can read or if he does read, but I think the president can understand third grade level reading.
Yeah.
So that's why we had to make it rhyme to keep him interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and he likes
short,
140 characters or less.
Concise. Yeah, everything. Every page could fit in a tweet.
Yeah, perfect for the president.
Exactly.
And before this book, you were primarily screenwriting.
TV writing, yes. Yeah, I'm a freelance TV writer, comedy writer, performer. I was on the show Wild and Out on MTV. And yeah, just freelance, a lot of MTV shows, True TV,
oh, that's nice.
Vice, Showtime. So yeah, just a lot of different comedy writing, performing.
Yeah. How was when did you decide to foray into book writing?
Right after the election, I had the idea, just the phrase, please don't grab my pussy, came to my head, and I was like, that's a book. Yeah. And my friends were like, yeah, write it. So I was like, all right. So I wrote it, and it ended up being a lot of fun, and I emailed 3 or 4 publishers, and I was like, maybe I should self-publish. And then I emailed one more, and it was Animal Media Group. They're based in Philly, and they were like, we love it. So we signed a contract, and it's available wherever books are sold online, on Amazon, barnesandnoble.com. It's on their website. It's on my Insta, all that stuff. So a lot of places to buy it, and I think it's actually a really good holiday book. It's like a stocking stuffer, or a menorah stuffer, or a Kwanzaa stuffer, or an atheist stuffer.
Yeah.
That's a thing. They wear socks, right? Stockings. So yeah, for any holiday, for your aunt or uncle.
Sneak it to your Republican relatives.
Yes, exactly. It's a really passive-aggressive gift to give. to your aunt and uncle who have Confederate flag bumper stickers.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
so blessed.
And I feel like even though it's comedic, it is a very important book because obviously the Trump election has been like just insanely dangerous for women and for our rights, and we're just seeing that constantly. Yeah. Did it feel like healing to use a lot of comedy to sort of get that out?
I think so. I mean, it's cheaper than therapy to write a book. I should probably be in therapy. We all as a country should be in therapy. But it definitely, it made things easier to be like, all right, I'm doing something. It's some sort of creative outlet.
Yeah.
Because, again, I went to like a hippie store after the election and I bought like crystals. I was like, what will help me? I said it to the lady, I was like, what will help me with anxiety? And she was like, Zoloft. But I was like, all right. So I bought 2 crystals. They didn't work. So, the book is really, this is my anxiety medication.
Yeah.
Plus all of the anxiety medication I'm on. So.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's kind of the place we've all been in, especially as women since the election.
Yes.
I remember when the Pussy tape came out being like, oh, this is okay, like no one can dispute this. Like finally he's done.
Yeah, like this is it. There's no way anyone could stand up for him.
Yeah, but
even Mike Pence, actually I'll read a verse about Mike Pence. Mike Pence was like, that's like the strongest, the only time he ever kind of said like, that was awful, and then he still was like, yeah, I'll be your running mate. So I feel like there was maybe a tiny hope that Mike Pence would like stand up for what he believes in, but then it turns out he doesn't believe in anything.
Yeah.
So Mike Pence is, where's the Mike Pence page? I usually have it bookmarked. Not a fan of him either. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, here's Mike Pence. All right. You can grab Mike Pence, that's fine. He calls his wife mother. He sleeps standing up like my horses. But please don't grab my lady udder. This is a picture by the talented artist Laura Collins of Mike Pence sleeping standing up next to his horses. Because he loves horses. He calls his wife mother, literally, he does. So this is the man who is vice president of the United States of America.
He is also equally terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
He's a weirdo.
Weird, repressed man.
Yeah.
Hates women, hates gay people, hates people of color. The whole administration.
Just a black hole to swallow them up.
Yeah.
Would be very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not a direct threat on anyone's life. I just want to make that clear. So, just in case. Yeah.
The illustrations are gorgeous, by the way.
Yes. So this woman named Laura Collins, she lives in Chicago. She's an artist. And my friend Matt, who helped me write the book, he has a museum that's a pop culture museum called the Tanya Harding Nancy Kerrigan 1994 Museum.
I love it.
It's a pop culture gallery. And one of the artists he represents is Laura, who does these amazing paintings. These are acrylic paintings. She's so talented. She did the back, which is Trump in a pussy hat.
Oh, beautiful.
This is the final illustration, very fun. We asked her if she'd be interested, and she was like, of course. So she did such a great job with these paintings. It was a joy to work with her. So she's very talented.
Yeah, they are absolutely beautiful.
They are.
And was your book writing process any different than your TV writing process?
It was kind of similar. Just in terms of, having an idea and then building structure on it. I love joke writing. I really like, high intensity, really fast paced, high quantity joke writing. So for me, it was just like figuring out how many pages I wanted it to be, then coming up with the words for vagina and kind of reverse engineering it, being like, what rhymes with lady udder? So that was really fun. I love rhyming. I rap sometimes on Wild 'N Out, somewhat successfully, somewhat unsuccessfully. I love wordplay and rhyme. So it was just so much fun. It was like a joy to write. I loved it.
Well, that's wonderful, and it's a complete joy to read.
Thank you. It certainly is.
It's absolutely just like hilarious and stunning.
Stunning! Oh my God! Thank you. I know that wasn't about me and my appearance, but thank you. Thank you. Stunning.
And you started out, so you went to UCB and started in sort of a comedic route. Do you want to talk a bit about how you fell into that?
Yeah, I moved to New York after college, and I started working for an improv company called Chicago City Limits, and I did UCB and just did improv seriously for about 8 years. I was in a touring company.
Oh, wow.
We traveled around the country performing improv with Chicago City Limits, musical improv, short form, long form, all different kinds. And also stand-up. I did a lot of stand-up in college, and then after I kind of stopped doing improv seriously, I did more stand-up. So yeah, doing, improv has really helped me in terms of my joke writing, in terms of being spontaneous, in terms of coming up with just a large quantity of jokes very quickly. I really love doing things on the fly. People saying, all right, I'm about to go on stage, give me a joke idea. I love doing that, just giving jokes spontaneously.
Well, that's great. Yeah, and I'm sure that helped quicken your writing.
It did. It really, really did. And, it's a campy book. It's pop culture-y. We make references to, like, a lot of silly things about, like, somebody whose roommate gets lost on a cruise ship, about Giselle having a twin, which is true. She has a twin named Patricia, so we really have to mention that in the book. This is just important things, This is our history as a people, so it's important to know that Patricia Bündchen exists.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah, she's not a model. She's beautiful, but it's, like, hard when your twin's, like, a supermodel, I feel like, emotionally.
Living in their shadow.
Yeah, and it's like, you're twins.
Yeah.
So that's hard. So thoughts go out to Patricia, Patty. Yeah, love her. Never met her, love her. Big fan.
And thoughts out to all the women in America today, especially.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, God, everything's horrible. But you know what? Hopefully things are going to happen with the Mueller investigation.
Yeah.
Michael Cohen is singing like a canary. So, yeah, I'm really hopeful that things will start happening, more things will start happening, and more white men will get arrested.
Yeah.
Because that's all I really care about.
We love white men getting arrested.
We really do. We really, really do.
Is this the first book you wanted to write, or do you have any other book ideas?
I have some other book ideas. I know the publisher has reached out to me and is interested in more things, hopefully collaborating more. Yeah, I think any future books I write will have to be, like, insane little rhyming books. Like, I'm not a novelist. I'm, this is kind of my strength. It's just silly things. So, yeah, I definitely would write another book. It'd have to have, like, another compelling title.
Yeah.
Something like Our President's in Jail or something.
Yeah.
Something good.
Yeah, when he gets arrested.
Yeah, feel-good story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great.
Well, very, very nice. And the book's only been out for a few weeks now.
Yeah, it came out officially October 30th.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's been really exciting. We had a big book release party in Brooklyn, and I got to wear an amazing dress, which is really the only reason I wrote a book, to be honest. Yeah, a lot of people came to the book release party, which was great. And, it's been selling really well, is what our publisher said.
Good.
Amazon, it keeps on, like, going out of stock, which is great. They keep on ordering more. And all of my fans, aka my haters, have been buying the book and sending me like Insta stories of their copies that they get.
Oh.
And it's so much fun to see all of my haters loving the book. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, especially the title too. It's so compelling. Who doesn't want to?
Yeah. Who doesn't want to grab someone by the pussy?
Yeah, exactly. And you can just hand it out to men who catcall you on the street.
Yeah. Or what you do is you punch them in the dick.
Good, yeah, even better.
Yeah, punch him in the dick. Can I say that? I did.
So with the illustrations, did any particular illustrations like really hit you and sort of change the story of that?
Oh, absolutely. There's a picture of me in here. So this is me.
Oh, I love
me. And this verse is, you can grab a joint in California. It's legal there to puff. I can't smoke because I get too anxious. Sad. But please don't grab my muff. And Laura was like, I need like a reference of like someone being really like anxious. And I was like, hold on 1 second. So I like took a selfie and I sent it to her, and then she painted it. And then she put the bong in there. I don't have a bong that looks like that. I mean, mine's much nicer. Yeah, so that was really fun to like see myself in the book, and it changes obviously the way I feel about it because, yeah, it's me in a book, and I mean, I feel like my nostrils aren't that big, but like it's artistic, so I get it.
Yeah.
I absolutely get it. Yeah.
Well, very nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we can take some audience questions.
Amazing.
Because Because it is a wonderful book. It's just hilarious. And it's so relevant, too.
I
think it's good to be comedic in a time that's just so very, just insanely
Just sad.
dark.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all we have, you know? What do we have if we don't have comedy?
Yeah.
I don't know, debt problems.
Just tons of debt.
Yeah.
And news every single day. That's just, like, devastating.
Yeah. No, it's terrible. Shout out to all my Instagram followers. Is anyone watching this, Matt? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Yeah? Ask some questions, haters. I will answer them, especially if they're about my personal life. Kidding. I'm not married. If people wanted to know, I'm not married. If people wanted to know. Just that they were asking. Also, on Facebook, follow me on Instagram at OKJulia. #blast.
So do you have other plans to write books?
Yeah, I have other plans to write books, definitely. I have other plans to read books. That's something I'm working on. It's just like reading more.
Yeah. Are you reading anything right now?
I just finished a Joan Didion book for my book club.
I love Joan Didion.
It was real good.
Which one was it?
Play It As It Lays.
Oh, that's a good one.
Very good. It was just like a woman in the 60s in Hollywood, like smoking. And I was like, oh, that's me. Except I don't smoke or live in Hollywood. But that was great. Yeah, I really like to read. It's like important. Also, if you don't like to read, this book's not that long. It's like pretty easy.
Yeah. I think it's the perfect length.
Yeah, it really is. Just like buy the book, guys. It's like QVC. Buy it. It's like $10 on Amazon, or you can like support local businesses and not buy it on Amazon. Because I have mixed feelings about Amazon. They're like moving to New York, to Long Island City, and it's like going to be horrible. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I read about
It's gonna
that.
ruin everything.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know people are pretty devastated.
Yeah, this is actually a board meeting that we're having right now about preventing Amazon from moving to New York. So, vote no. Yeah.
We've got some questions here.
Great.
We have Madison Darcy wants to know, do you have any advice for dealing with writer's block?
Okay, showers. Take a shower, light a candle in the shower, and just really just like decompress. Sometimes I like to eat in the shower also. I just feel like it's nice and it kind of relaxes you. You have like a little meal in the shower. That really for me helps with writer's block. Long walks, short walks, crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, crying. Don't go on the internet. I would say that doesn't ever help. You should turn off your Wi-Fi when you're writing. That's really helpful.
Yeah.
Turn off your phone, turn off your Wi-Fi.
Because you just get into that like Twitter hole.
Yeah.
You're like, what am I doing?
Yeah, you get sucked into it. So don't be online if you have to write. Yeah.
Well, that is great advice. So George wants to know, why did you start doing improv?
Why did I start doing improv? Because I knew I wanted to be a comedian when I grew up, and that was kind of the way I knew to get into it and to get formal training. So I started doing it in college. I actually started an improv group also in college.
Wow.
And I realized that you can be funny, but you do have to have structure to it and understand, how jokes work, but also as a person in real life, you have to be funny. And I think it really just helped me, read the room more, understand situations, and also be able to play with people, and to just be really witty, really fast.
Yeah.
That's helped me a lot. So yeah, I kind of, and I just wanted to perform, and that gave me a great outlet to perform.
Yeah, that's great. And
Yeah.
improv's tough, too.
It is hard. The worst thing about improv is watching bad improv, though.
Yeah.
'Cause that makes you want to die. But improv really fun.
Do you still do improv?
I don't do improv that much. My friend Matt and I actually used to do improv together as like just the two of us. We had a group called We're Gonna Be Fine because we weren't okay. So that's probably the last time I did improv was a few years ago with my friend Matt.
Oh.
And if you have someone that you can just play off of, it's just so great to have that trust.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't do improv like professionally or with a team anymore. I've kind of moved off of that, but I use the skills every single day.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's a good set of skills to have. Yeah.
It sticks with you. I mean, people who are, have stage fright, people in the business world, everyone can benefit from doing improv.
Yeah. Do you still do stand-up?
I do stand-up sometimes, yeah. Random indie shows that people ask me to do. My stand-up is very vulgar and disgusting, so I'm not embarrassed by it, but like my mom would be watching
yeah.
it. It's like pretty gross stuff, but I'm really proud of it. And yeah, it's mostly just true stories I tell about online dating. So
Well, that is great and also
Yeah.
very relevant
Very
and I'm
sad.
sure relatable. Yeah.
yeah, very sad. Very sad life. Yeah.
Tay Smooth on Instagram
Tay Smooth, shout out to you.
wants to know, how do we audition for Wild and Out?
Yeah, this is absolutely about my book. To audition for Wild and Out, here's what you need to do. Buy my book, and I'll Instagram message Nick Cannon, who doesn't follow me on Instagram, and we'll definitely get you on the show. No, I have no idea. I have no idea how to audition. They do, like, auditions for Wild and Out, like, in every city. So you keep your eyes peeled. Be blessed. I don't know what to tell you, Trey. But I love you, but I hate you.
Alice wants to know, who is someone you would love to collaborate with on a funny book like this?
Who's someone I would love to collaborate with? Barack Obama or Michelle, whose book is out also. Absolutely, her book is competing with mine. It's devastating. No, if I were to write like another political book like this, I would love Barack Obama to get real mean with me.
Yeah.
He would never do that because he's just like a perfect gentleman.
He's so good. I know. I want to hear his mean thoughts.
I want him to get mad.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I mean, he would never. He's just too like measured and smart, but I want him to get, I think he is pissed. But
He's got to be. Well, especially
pissed.
the way he was treated versus the way Trump was
Yeah.
treated, and Obama did nothing wrong.
Yeah, Obama's real pissed, but he's like such a good person that he like knows how to be a politician and professional.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. I don't know, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, aka Elaine from Seinfeld, is the goddess, and I would love to do anything with her, or even like shake her hand.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be soft.
Do you have any other comedians that really inspire you?
Absolutely not. No. All I really care about is Seinfeld. To be honest, that's all I really care about is like George Costanza, Jason Alexander, the God. I don't know. I really like. I'll be honest. Deezus and Miro are amazing. I'm actually going to start working on their new show on Showtime.
Oh, wow.
Bodega Boys. So I love them. I love working with them, and they're so funny and authentic. And I think their humor is very much needed and appreciated these days.
Yeah.
Because they're not white guys named Jimmy.
No, yeah.
Offense to any white men named Jimmy.
We definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we are done with the
just give us new
typical,
voices.
Yeah. Danny wants to know, have you gotten any responses to the book from politicians?
No, but I welcome them. I would absolutely welcome de Blasio responding when he's not at the gym. And guys, he goes to the gym a lot and like doesn't fix the subways. What would be really great is if Trump saw the book and then tweeted at me and then ruined my life, and like got me doxxed. But that would be pretty cool. Or Tammy Laren, I'm gonna call her Tammy. Yeah, no politicians yet, but I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Emotionally.
Yeah. I feel like getting angry tweeted at by Trump is like a great career goal.
Yes, but again, it would be bad because there'd be trolls and they would like dig up all my old like stand-up videos from college and they'd be like, oh God, she's not funny. And like I wasn't, but I thought I was. I deserve it. This is fun.
This is fun.
I'm not even sweating that much.
Someone else wants to know, what made you write the book?
I was pissed. I was sad. I was pissed. I was angry. I was depressed. And I'm a comedian, so I had to channel it into something creative. And also, like, I don't know, you hear the title and you're like, oh my God, yes. Like, it's something that grabs you, no pun intended. And everyone was horrified by this comment that the president made. Everyone was horrified. People saying, like, locker room talk. No, that's not locker room talk.
No.
Also, he's running for president. Like,
yeah, Obama got in trouble for like not wearing an American flag pin once.
Yeah, he wore a tan suit, and Fox News lost their minds. This president, bragged about sexual assault, and a lot of other women have come forward and said that he has sexually assaulted them, and obviously he, doesn't pay any attention to them and has discredited them. But I was mad, and it's just infuriating that this is the world we live in right now, and we have to do something. We have to speak up. We have to make noise because this is not okay. This is not the way this country should be going right now.
No, not at all.
No, this is bad.
Yeah.
Plus, climate change is real. I just want to say that.
Yeah, we've got like 20 years left on this planet.
Yeah, no, time's up. Yeah, things are bad.
How soon after the election did you decide to write this book?
I started writing this in January of 2016, so right during like the inauguration, and then found a publisher in May 2016.
Oh, wow.
And then it's just been a process of, illustrations, finalizing it, all that stuff, and then it was released October 30th.
Wow.
Right
So that was
before, right? Yeah, right before midterms.
pretty quick then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really fast. Yeah.
Gabby wants to know, what was the biggest help to you when writing the book in terms of inspiration and motivation?
Oh, wow. Marijuana. No. My mom doesn't have Facebook. It's fine. She says she has a Facebook, but she lost it. Anyway, biggest inspiration in terms of writing the book, I guess just funny words for genitalia, but also like we do talk about real things in the Trump administration. This is, one of my favorite ones is this one, okay? You can grab an extension on your taxes as part of your elaborate con. I know for a fact there's a P tape, but please don't grab my hippos yawn. So like, we're referencing real things.
Yeah,
he's a con artist. There is absolutely a P tape. He has not released his taxes. It's like, we grabbed a lot of inspiration from things that he has actually done, actually said, his obsession with golfing. There's some fake things in here. We do have a weird backstory about him going to the dermatologist for a mole that may be melanoma, just because it was funny. I don't wish melanoma on anybody, but there's like a funny dermatological backstory that we randomly put in here because it's so dumb. But a lot of this is based on things he does, things he said, his con artist past. Putin, who hacked the election. We all know that.
Yeah, definitely hacked the election. Like
these are
100%.
facts. Yeah, it's just truth. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and it's not really difficult. He's given you so much material. There's so much material to work with. It's like SNL these days too.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even have to make stuff up.
That's why it's almost harder because it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to make fun of something that's already so insane.
Yeah.
It's hard to elevate that. So everyone's like, "Oh, Trump is so good for comedy," but he's not, because he's such a parody of himself and what a president should be, what an administration should be, that you almost can't make fun of it because it's real and it's painful. So he's not good for comedy. He's a tragedy.
Yeah.
And so, like when SNL does these sketches, a lot of times they're just kind of repeating what's actually happened, like at these press conferences.
Yeah.
You can't really elevate it so much more if it's so absurd.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah. And it's funny, but it's also so like sad to look at because you're like, oh my God, this is like this is just what's happening.
Yeah, there's a lot of despair.
Yeah,
I would say. There's nothing funny about his policies, about what he's doing to the environment, to people, to the planet, to everything, to our relationships with other countries. Nothing funny about that.
Horrifying, but at least we've got a bunch of women in Congress now.
We do.
Yeah.
Blue wave.
Yeah.
A bunch of new people in Congress who, when they get sworn in, are going to hopefully start making more things happen. And it's insane that, there's not an equal number of congressmen and congresswomen and representation in terms of nationality, religion, to make, the Congress more like America.
Yeah, exactly.
Which it needs to be. Also, abolish the Electoral College. I said it here, folks.
Completely.
And I meant it. So controversial.
Abolish it all. Just start over.
Yeah.
We need to start over.
Yeah. Burn this country to the ground. No.
Maybe a little bit.
It's like a controlled fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So where can we find this book?
Yes. So you can find it on Amazon. You can find it on Barnes & Noble, Target. Just literally Google, "Please Don't Grab My Pussy," on our publisher's site, Animal Media Group. There's a link to it on my Instagram, which is @OKJulia, and my Twitter, which is the same. Yeah, just Google Please Don't Grab My Pussy, pick up a copy, buy several, because it's a good coffee table book. People will pick it up and say, that's disgusting, and then they'll read it, you know? It's really great. Buy it for Secret Santa, alienate someone at work. Uber drivers, they love this. I will say I did have an Uber driver the other day, and he had like a 2-star rating, and I was like, that's weird, because he seemed to be great.
Yeah.
And then I got in the car, and he was like, so I don't think Trump's that bad. And I was like, I get it, why you have a 2-star rating.
Oh my God.
I understand now. So yeah. So buy it for him. Buy it for Ruben, my Uber driver.
Leave it in Ubers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming and talking to us.
Thank you for having me. Shout out to everyone who is about to dox me and all my haters. And yeah, be blessed.